You know, the new story out about Breonna Taylor is sick and it's just evil, but it's to be expected in this wicked land called Babylon. So we know the story behind Breonna Taylor. The sister and her boyfriend is in their home sleeping. You have 3 race soldiers coming in to do a state-sanctioned genocide killing of a black American woman, bust in a no-knock raid. They started just shooting up the place. The brother, defend his girl best way he can, but he ended up killing Breonna Taylor. They tried to arrest him. The charges had to be dropped. And that brother's suing actually right now in this case. But the guy that they was originally looking for, they already had in custody. But let me tell you what's going on with that situation. So the guy that they had in custody, documents came out that the prosecutor offered Jamarcus Glover a plea deal. Breonna Taylor's ex, okay, the guy that she was fooling with before the brother that she was with. So he was charged with drug trafficking and gun charges, but he was offered a deal if he said Breonna Taylor was part of an organized crime syndicate trafficking drugs into Louisville. Now, there was no evidence of this at all. Is it according to Sam Aguiar? Is that he represents Breonna's family? He says the fact that they will try to even represent that she was a co-defendant in a criminal case more than a month after she died is absolutely disgusting. It is, because they want to just not only you murdered this woman, now you're trying to murder her character too. You understand? But this is to be expected in this wicked and God-forsaken land called Babylon. So it's a prosecutors. They say for the Commonwealth said the offer was part of a draft. They say, oh, we just drafted that during negotiation, and it was squarely rejected by Glover. Now, this is what they wanted to offer him. They said this: okay, Mr. Glover, if you say that Breonna Taylor was a part of drug trafficking and a crime syndicate, then instead of 10 years we're going to go for, we'll just ask the judge for probation. All you have to say is Breonna Taylor was part of all of it. You just need to say it, not evidence of it. You just need to say it. Now, shout out to that brother for being honorable and saying, nah, man, she ain't had nothing to do with that. Because some dudes wouldn't have been honorable. Some dudes were like, man, shoot, she dead anyway. I ain't trying to go to jail. Yeah, she was part of it. Some dudes would have been on that, but he wasn't. Well, listen how sick these people are. They know they royally effed up with this one. And what do? Try to smear the name of Breonna Taylor and try to label her as a drug dealing, gun toting criminal. It's a sick to the core. It is sickening. It's nothing these people won't do, brothers and sisters. I'm telling you, every time I think I've seen the low things that they do, they do something else. And I'm telling you, from the years I've been doing news consistently, from 2012 until 2020, I mean, I've seen the stuff, I've seen the things happening year after year after year after year. They get sicker and sicker and more disgusting and more disgusting and more bloodthirsty every year. This is not a place to be raising our children. Our children deserve so much better. They do. Some of you agree with me 100%. Some of you agree with me, but you just don't, you can't walk away, or you can't even consider something else. You go, some of you are making an excuse why you can't do anything else. But see, I'm telling you, the route this place is going, don't let this place get to the point that you're begging to get out of here and you can't. Because that's the route it's going. You don't not paying attention to what's happening in the streets. See, these people can't solve their problems. They'll fight all day with each other. And do you want to get caught up in that? We are threatened every day, and we need to act like it. I'm not telling you to be in fear. You fear nothing. You're supposed to fear no man but God. That's it. But also, God gives you 5 senses too, and to use them. And we ain't been using them as we should. And I'll say this once again. Sure, we can make some headway here. Sure we can. But I don't see the discipline enough in us to do that, to break their system financially. Because that's all it's going to take for us to do it, and we can do it literally within 90 days. That's why I say, for us, the discipline will be too great. It'd be easier for us to get on a plane than for some of us to have that discipline. But leave me a comment and think about the situation that with this prosecutor, tried to do against Breonna Taylor in her death. I mean, like I said, it is no place these people will not sink to, ladies and gentlemen.